Yo, it's your boy P Dollar, aka Demon Tom Dollar, aka Moonraker, and I say that for a reason. Y'all gonna find out later on. And I'm here with the lovely, the one and only Miss Courtney Marie. Give her a round of applause. And I'm here with the king himself, King Preem, in the building, and we are Clear the Air Podcast. A round of applause, little round of applause. You feel me? Everybody made it here on time. I ain't have to crack no skulls today. You know what I mean?
Wow, you throwing me under the bus again?
Listen, the people, they don't know who we talking about.
Yeah,
I could have been talking about him. I could have been.
Either way, you was throwing one of us under the bus. But anyway, let's get to it.
Yeah, so this episode 2, like, happy weekend, everybody. Like, how y'all doing? How was your days?
I'm tired. I went to sleep so late, and I woke up early. I ain't take a nap. I'm tired.
Well, I had a pretty good day. I ain't gonna front. It felt longer than it actually was. You know what I mean? I don't know what time was doing today, but I'm here. I got energy.
That's because you be at work doing nothing. So time goes slow.
Yeah.
So everybody had a good day. It's setting up to be a good weekend.
So you had a good day.
I had a great day. Easy day, quick, fast day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Tell us about it. Tell us about it. You
It sounds like you got something to say, like something exciting happened.
I'm just waiting for the rest of the weekend to happen.
Somebody slipped you a little note, a little special.
I might have got a little text. It's VDay weekend.
Oh.
Why you so excited for the weekend?
It's VDay weekend.
VDay.
Right. So you got something planned?
Nah.
So what's the excitement for?
Like I said, I got a nice little text. Ain't nothing planned. A nice little text. You know, and I'm flowing with the weekend. I'm gonna see what's happening. Like, y'all got plans?
Okay. I don't.
Listen.
Not yet.
I don't know what's in store. We'll see.
I can't say if I do or I don't. I ain't gonna front this up in the air, but you know, I'm available. Ladies, I'll let you boy.
And don't get it wrong. I got a text, but I'm still available. No
You
lie.
feel me? We taking old bets. You feel me? The highest better. Come holler at us. You feel me? That's it.
So I got a question for both of y'all. So you know, I was at work. I was on Twitter. I was on the gram. So I seen a woman post something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I have my opinion on what she posted. So I just want to get y'all opinions on it. So basically, she posted, yeah, I have a man. If he doesn't do this for me, then he's not my man anymore.
Okay.
And that struck me like, you know, Valentine's Day is a day where, you know, you appreciate each other for each other. You know?
Right.
It's not always a want or a need. Like, you know, should be happy. Like, do you feel she was out of line for that comment? Like,
what was the thing that she wanted? Did she say?
Huh?
Did she say what it was that she wanted?
Yeah, but I feel like she's out of this.
What was it?
Yeah, what was it?
What was it?
She wanted a poodle and a Chanel bag.
Ooh. Poodle and a Chanel bag. That's like at least.
And
that's like 10, 15.
I'm gonna tell you the real. I clicked on the little picture, you know, they have in Twitter. She is not worth a poodle and a Chanel bag. But that's another topic,
Yo.
But what do you feel about that?
I mean, that's what she want, but like, I don't know. If a nigga could afford it, then I guess. If he can't, then I don't know. But I feel like you can't say this is what I want. You get what I'm saying? I feel like Valentine's Day is supposed to be a day where you get whatever's given to you. Like, you get, like, I don't feel like for Valentine's Day you should be like, I want this. Whatever you get is what you get, and that's it. That's just that. Valentine's Day is more like a thoughtful thing. So the gift should be more thoughtful than like expensive. Right.
Well, I mean, just a little while ago, I remember I heard a couple women jacking. They don't cook, they don't clean. You feel me? So if you want a Chanel bag or a poodle, poodles, dogs cost a lot of money. You feel me?
They definitely do. Especially
purebred dogs. They range 5, 10K depending on where you go.
But if he could afford it, I don't see the. I'm not gonna say I don't see the issue, because her saying if she don't get it, then that's not her man. That's crazy. But if he could afford it and that's something that he want to give her, that's cool, I guess.
Don't get me wrong. Like if he could afford it, he could afford it. But that's not the point. The point is, it's like almost she's like demanding something, and if she don't get it, it's like you out the door with it. Like I mean, you in a doghouse, and I don't really think that's appropriate for somebody to say, especially if you care about them. It should just be the thought that counts. Whatever they do, at least they do something for you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's more of a thoughtful thing. Like if you write me a book and tell me why you love me, I'll take that over a bag or a dog, because it's way more thought put into that than a bag or a dog.
You see, but that's crazy. The majority of females out here nowadays, they don't have that mindset.
Yeah, a lot of
they
people
don't want the thought.
A lot of people are materialistic. Even men, you know,
they are.
Even men, like they'll be
That's
cool.
true.
They'll be cool with getting some money or, you know, some foreign kicks or something like that. If they feel like they girl ain't doing that, then they be like, oh, why do I have to waste time with her? You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody else willing to do, or they making it seem like they willing to do those things. Because a lot of people, they put up fronts. You know what I mean? And I feel like that convolutes the game a little bit, because you looking at it from a one-sided perspective. Like I'm looking on social media, I see Offset getting his wife $30,000 Birkin bags or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Now my girl,
and then cheating on her every day.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I don't know.
That's a different.
Yeah. But now the girls I'm dealing with is probably expecting the same thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we got 9 to 5s.
You're right. So it's now say if I was to go write that book or write that heartfelt letter, whatever the case may be, that might not be reciprocated the same way, because she's already used to seeing things a certain way. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why you gotta learn the person that you with.
Mm.
You gotta learn their preference, what they prefer.
See, sometimes that's hard to gauge, because people be having like dual personalities, be living like under masks and stuff like that. Like you might meet a person initially and things might be going smooth with them. They might show one side of you for a couple months but then once you really get in deep with the person, you start seeing some real ugly traits.
Yo, I done seen Michael Kors start out Michael Kors, and now she want to go, y'all.
But see, don't get me wrong though. There's nothing wrong with like leveling up.
No, that is, but that comes after building.
Right.
That doesn't come just.
Right, and it also depends on how long y'all been together. If y'all been together for 2 months, you can't expect a nigga to get you a Chanel bag after 2 months.
I seen the expectations.
Yeah. I'm not gonna front. I
see
like,
that a lot.
I feel like the expectations are at an all-time high now,
and a lot of them are.
Well, a lot of that just be for the front. That don't even be. I'm gonna get this bag to make my girl happy. That be I'm gonna get this bag to make these niggas happy, like other niggas, so other niggas can see what you doing for your girl.
Don't get me wrong, like I done bought a bag or two here and there in my life, and I know he does.
Chanel bags.
I done bought a bag or two here and there. You feel me? But you know, I bought it because I wanted to buy it, not because she said this is what I want. If you don't give me this, then I don't feel like we should be together. Like, and there's a lot of females with that mentality. Like, they feel that they need this, and if you don't give it to them, the next nigga.
So
I don't. Yeah, next nigga, let him buy that.
I feel you.
Know me?
I feel you, and I like I said before. I say on my Instagram, like I don't got no problem tricking. You feel me? I've been there. You feel me? Ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? But I have a question to ask y'all. Do y'all feel like, not just females, but do y'all feel like people honestly deep down inside be feeling like they entitled to certain things just because of how long they've been with you, or maybe just, I don't know, just because they're your girlfriend or boyfriend per se? You feel like people just feel like they're entitled to things?
I feel like after you with a person for a certain amount of time, there may be things that you are entitled to just because you've been with them for so long. Especially if you've been with them and you treating them right, then it's like, okay, I'm entitled to X, Y, and Z, whatever it may be.
I feel the same way, but I also do feel like the entitlement that I feel if I'm with a female for so long is my entitlement is kind of basic. Like, I don't need a pair of Bowmade jeans. I don't need, some Subi jeans. I don't need that.
Yeah.
You give it to me, I love it. I love you. You know, I look for just us being together and having a good time.
Right.
You know, like, take me somewhere nice, I appreciate it. I love it. But if I feel like I can be with you and bond and be happy and be, you know, I like fun. Like,
so you say you more so feel like you would want more experience, have more experiences than materialistic type
like
thing.
you'd rather create memories than
the honest truth,
stuff.
like, I done bought myself all that shit.
Right.
So I don't need somebody to buy it. I don't want somebody to buy it. I done had it.
Yeah.
What I need it for.
Yeah, no, that's
I'd rather just the experience, the good times, that type of shit. That shit that I'm gonna remember.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm
That
not,
makes sense.
the honest truth, like, I remember my ball made jeans from 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Nah, I feel you. Like, that's how I am too. I'm also of like the experience. Like, you could like just even taking me someplace new that I've never been before.
Right.
It don't have to be nothing expensive or nothing, you know what I mean, crazy over the top. It could just be the little things that matter. You know what I'm saying? Just a simple, just, oh, yo, how you doing? How was your day? You feel me? Like, oh, you need to talk to me about something. Just checking on, you know, how I am, how I'm feeling, just my emotional, my mental, just little things like that. That go a long way.
One of my cousins, the girls he be dealing with, they be getting him dope gifts. But one girl that he was dealing with, she took him to a concert. And he'd always tell me, like, yo, that was the best gift a girl ever got for me. So his thing is, like, I created a memory. Like, other things that I have, I got it, but this is with me forever. You know, like, in 5 years, I'm not going to have that, but I'm always have the memory from the concert.
Okay. So, now that you said that, I have a question to pose to y'all. What was, if you could think of one time, or what was your best Valentine's Day memory? If y'all got any.
I don't got one. It's crazy. My grandmother always my Valentine, like, always.
Really?
So all my Valentine's days, I'm with my grandmother. She getting me something, I'm getting her something.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. So no boy ever like been like, yo, I want you to be my Valentine and did something nice for you?
Of course, but
not on the day or just?
No, like, I mean, of course I did stuff on Valentine's Day before, but that's like in the past. Those men is in the past, so it's like, and it was never nothing so memorable. Like,
fellas, you gotta step it up, yo. You got a lovely young lady here. Y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Step it up.
My grandmother always gave the dopest gifts. She still do.
So you wanna speak about one of those memories? Like, what do you think? What's the one that you remember? You like, oh yeah, she really does shit.
She bought me a TV and gave me money.
Go on. You can't go wrong with a TV.
At all.
Keep you entertained at all times.
Right.
That's what's up. What about you, King?
Me? Like I told you before, like, you know, I don't really, like, the last 6 years Valentine's Day, that shit been like me in the crib watching TV. Shit been bad.
Tough.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Tough.
Damn, our lives suck.
The one I had right before all that, shit was alright, you know. I took her out. This was back when I had to be like, I was young. I was like 23. You know, I'm older now and all that. I think we went to the Sugar Factory. And I ain't gonna front. I'm like, yo, this shit nice. Like,
yeah,
shit nice. Went to the Sugar Factory. She paid for a hotel, not even a telly, like a nice ass hotel, 42nd Street type shit. And, you know, she had a bottle of Hennessy and all that. Man, you know,
that sounds cool. She did all of this for you on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And typically it's supposed to be I guess traditionally, quote unquote, it's supposed to be the other way around. Like, the man is supposed to.
It was, but that's where shit fucked up at. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of females who want to do shit for their niggas probably, and they just probably feel like, nah, that nigga don't want me to do that because he probably want to take me out.
Right.
And the nigga don't want female. But honestly, girl want to take me out, take me out.
Nah, that's a fact, yo, ladies, and I feel like y'all
don't be shy.
Y'all already know this, but there ain't nothing wrong with taking a nigga out. You feel me? I know y'all be skeptical about it because y'all don't want to do all of this shit for a nigga, and then he go around and still do, you know what I mean? Be a dog and all that. But niggas appreciate that shit. Like, don't get it twisted. You feel me?
Like I said, I got the memories of that night still in my head.
Nah, yeah, I feel them because I ain't gonna front. Like, let a shorty do some shit like that for me. You feel me? If I was thinking about doing some low down shit, now that's out the window. Now I'm good.
That's not true.
Huh?
That's not true.
Talk about it.
That's not true.
What you mean it's not true?
You could do everything and a nigga still gonna be a nigga. So.
I mean, that's true, but
exactly.
But you can't really think like that though.
You saying that's out the window? That's not out the window. Just because she took you to a hotel and got you a bottle of Hennessy, nigga, that's not out the window. Well, you still gonna do
when
you.
When I say that's out the window, I'm speaking for me personally. But I'm sure it's niggas out there that think like me. But you by you saying that's the problem right there. That's what I initially said the problem. Cause you thinking like, yo, this nigga still gonna do what he do, so I'm not even gonna try to.
See, and he's absolutely right. Yeah. When I do stuff for females, I don't think, yo, she might do some wild shit or violate. I do it and I do it.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I might be type she do something, but that don't pop in my head, yo, this bitch will violate, so I'm not gonna take her out. I'm not gonna spend on her. That never comes in my mind. That makes sense. Never.
Yeah, you can't think like that. There ain't gonna be no progression like that. Come on, that makes sense. You stopping your own blessings by doing that.
Oh God.
Because the nigga might not do nothing.
So y'all saw Cardi B post?
Yes, I seen Cardi B post. Cardi. What
y'all think about that?
Cardi, you gotta. I feel like cause Cardi fake be trolling sometimes. I feel like that was one of them trolly Jones.
Because I actually didn't see the post.
Yeah, we need it verbatim.
Yeah, tell me what this post about.
So I could tell y'all exactly.
Hold on. I definitely had that shit ready.
So she said, men do deserve to get a gift for Valentine's Day as well, but the gift has to be less expensive than the girl's gift. So if he buys you flowers, you buy him grass. What y'all think about that?
I think that's a horrible take.
Right, that's a horrible analogy. Honestly, like horrible. That. Listen, Cardi, you gotta know better than that. You gotta know better. You gotta.
And I love you, Cardi. Yeah, I love you.
We love you.
All the world.
We love you. You come up here one day. You feel me? But anyways, like you can't be saying things like that. That's a skewed logic, bro. That's a skewed logic. People, these girls really gonna believe that, and they not gonna want to do shit for their nigga. Like they gonna be like, oh, like you gotta kiss the ground that I walk on before I even think about.
So you don't think that the gift you get your girlfriend is supposed to be more expensive than the gift that she gets you on Valentine's Day? I'm not saying I agree. I'm just asking.
I don't think so. Especially if because Valentine's Day is one day. It's 364 other days that I'm probably providing for you, doing mad other shit for you that would amount to way more than you do for me on this one day. Right. So,
and if you expect something crazy when I do for you 365 for one day, and then it's not what you want, and you feel some type of way, then
that's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. I'm not gonna lie. That's a problem. Like you getting mad at me over one, like, and especially if I tried. You know what I mean? If I try to do something and you don't appreciate it, or you feel like I could have did more, whatever the case. Like, damn. Like
I'm a nigga. I'm not perfect. Most niggas are not perfect.
Right.
You know, a lot of times we try. We might not try as hard as we can, but we do try. And you know, we can't be perfect. So, you know, when we try, you supposed to see the effort when we try. You notice the effort when a nigga try. It might not be what you want, but you can see that nigga really tried. He really tried to make you happy on this day.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, but you know, everybody don't appreciate things the same. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things in life always stem from upbringing. You know what you was exposed to growing up, and like what you exposed to now. So this is why I tell people, like, you gotta really be careful when you looking at social media and shit like that, because their reality might not be yours, but you expecting that because that's the only thing you seeing. You feel me?
And the honest truth, like nowadays, people hold social media and what they see. It's like the Bible to them.
Yes.
It's like their religion. Like they follow it to a T. Whether it's wrong or right, they follow it to a T.
Instagram got people out here that's 23 years old thinking they supposed to have their whole life together, have a whole career.
Right.
That's
motherfuckers don't even be knowing themselves yet. They don't even know who they are as a person. You know what I mean? Like, like y'all, people gotta be careful. Don't let certain things convolute your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you shouldn't want more for yourself. You know what I mean? You shouldn't think highly of yourself. I'm not saying that at all. But in the same breath, you got to be realistic. If you want the Chanel bag, you got to be able to provide that and more in the same breath.
You should not expect a Chanel bag. You should go and get a Chanel bag. And a lot of for niggas, it might not be a Chanel bag. It could be a car. But niggas expect, I need this car. I need this bag. But you're not doing what it takes to get that bag. You just think it's supposed to fall on a platter or somebody's supposed to give it to you just because you see it on social media.
And
they
if you can't get it for yourself, then you don't need nobody else to get it for you.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a fact. That's a damn right fact. Like, entitlement. You don't feel entitled to things just because you see other people getting it. You know what I mean? You gotta. I always felt like anything you do in life, anything you want, you gotta work for that shit.
Right.
Whether you physically working and you earning this shit, or if you got a nigga or you got a girl and you sucking dick or eating box all day long, you gotta work for the things that you want.
Like I said, I respect all of that because you working for what you want. It might not be the prettiest or nicest thing in the world, but you're working for it and you want what you want. Right. And I respect it. You working to get it.
You can't just be here, just be like a trophy for me and just like here, not like you could be next to me, you could be with me all the time, but not really here with me. You know what I mean? Like mentally, we don't really click. You just look good, so it's just cool that you're with me. It's gonna always give me brownie points, but you're not, I guess, satiating my hunger emotionally, mentally, and that's the things that matter. And I feel like that's the things that people don't take into consideration, or they just value what they see on the surface level.
People look at physical traits and physical aspects more than they look at the overall picture. Like, it's more to a picture than just physical. Right. Even when you look at a picture, like we looking at this right now, Clear the Air podcast, there's more behind it than what we just see.
Right.
Exactly.
It's a lot to other stuff, you feel me?
That's a fact. Like for example, like how I ain't gonna front, I feel like the whole BBL trend and all that. Excuse me. The whole BBL trend and all that type of stuff, like girls getting their body done. I feel like that kind of is like basically what we were saying like earlier. Like when it's like a mental, I don't want to call it a defect, but it's just like girls nowadays. I feel like if they think if they don't have that body,
right,
niggas is not gonna appreciate them as much as the girls with their body. They're not gonna go above and beyond for them unless they have that thing. They have those assets. You know what I mean? Right. So that's what they. And
it's sad that girls think that because a lot of men, they don't want that. They want the natural. So it's sad that females is thinking that.
I was just having that conversation at work. Like, it's nice to look at, but that's not what I actually want to have. You feel me?
Right.
Yo.
It's nice to look at. I try it out, but I don't think I want to be.
I ain't going front. My next girl got to have BBL installed.
What?
She got to have BBL installed. Because I already know she going to want that.
And that's you saying that is why girls think what they think. Like,
no, girls already thinking that. But the thing is, she's gonna want to do it when she get with me, and then I already know she gonna want me to come out of pocket for that shit. Like, no, that's something you want to do. It's not necessarily something But
you want her to do it though.
No, I'm not saying I want her to do it to please me. I just because I know she's gonna want it anyway. I see the trend.
But you just said my next girl gotta have a BBL. But you saying you don't want it to please you. So what you want it for?
I want it so I don't have to pay for that shit. Because I know she's going to want it. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
I go front. I ain't paying for none of that. You going to be who you are.
Real. Like, I appreciate the natural body. You feel me? Like,
all that shit. Like I said, I love it and I like it. And, I test it out. I see what's good with it. But, you feel me? I don't necessarily need it. It's nice to have. It's like that rollie. Yeah. But I don't need the rollie.
Nah, that's a fact.
Feel me?
You gonna still do what you do without it.
I got a nice Casio. That's real shit, man. Like,
I feel you. So, since you a woman in the room, how you feel about the whole BBL joint? Would you get one or?
I feel like people should do whatever they want to do. Me, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm not saying I would. Like, like I might get to a point in my life where I might want to do it, but right now I'm fine. Like.
You got friends who had the operation done, like lipo and none of your friends.
I just feel like whatever you want to do, if that's gonna make you happy, do that.
True. I got a true story for y'all, real quick. This was like a minute ago, probably like 5-6 years ago. So, I used to go to this little spot back in the day, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I met
You
this.
saying back in the day, like you mad old.
Yo, yeah, he blow. He act like he an old ass man or some
Right.
shit.
I'm
Come
older
on, man.
than everybody at this clear the air table, so I have a lot of insight and wisdom. But so back then, me and my man, shout out to my man Petty next door, Buck Marley.
Yes, sir.
We used to go to this little spot, whatever. It was like I guess you would call it like a strip club, titty bar, whatever.
Titty ball. Nah, he's old for real.
The spot. The spot.
You heard about the spot,
The spot. Yes, sir.
So I'll never forget this young woman. I remember her, Claire's Day. She was very pretty. Like,
can we get a name? What was her on stage name? You remember?
that was a minute ago.
All right, we just gonna call her pretty.
She was very pretty. Like,
Yeah, we gonna call her pretty.
she ain't had like the craziest body in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mad pretty. I'll never forget. After like 2 hours of talking to her, she like, yeah, I gotta go to Miami. I gotta get my butt done and my titties.
And
I paused.
Right.
I paused. I was like, because this was back what? This had to be like,
yeah, what year was this?
had to be like 15,
It's all right.
14, 15. But still, I'm looking at her. I'm like, you mad cute. Like,
You was co-signing it? You was co-signing?
I wasn't co-signing it. Well, I say, yeah. I'm like, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely nothing wrong with her. And like, I seen how she felt. Like, afterwards, I used to text her and hit her up. And she used to really still talk about that. She
never got it.
I think she did.
Okay.
And it was just like, her whole mindset was like, I need this. This is what I want, and this is what I need. Like, she would have been good if she wanted to continue stripping the way she was or whatever. Niggas was still throwing money at her, throwing real money at her.
Mm.
And it was just like she was caught up in this mindset. Meanwhile, 2015, I was like 24?
Mm-hmm.
She probably was like 20, 22, 21 or some shit like that. And I was just like, damn, how did you get to this point where you feel you need to do that? Like, why do you feel you need to do that? Like, she was like I used to just talk about real life shit. Well, she was a nice girl, but she really wanted to do it. Like, she really wanted to go to Miami. I remember when she told me, I want to be in King of Diamonds and I want to have an ass and titties.
Bro,
I was just lost.
You don't understand why she wanted to do that? You want me to tell you why?
Tell me why.
Nigga, she wanted to level up, bro. Come on now. She in the strip, like you said, she not even in the strip club. She in a titty ball in some little hole in the wall spot. You feel me? She making what she making. She probably enough to, keep the bills paid, type shit, whatever the case may be. But she probably seeing all these other girls. I already know you going World Star. You seeing motherfucking rappers throwing quarters, $500,000 in these strip clubs, in these same strip clubs that she's naming. You feel me? So she know if she go down there, come on now. Come on. And you saying she pretty. She'll fuck around and get wifed up by one of these dudes. So you, come on, you think about it realistically, bro. She young. She know she bad. She know it.
She was going to college. She was very nice.
Listen, she know
I'm not gonna lie.
She know she bad, bro. She like, yo, damn, do I want to still stay in this little hole in the wall spot? You know what I mean? Or do I want to go and try to make something of myself? Because at that time, well, it was a lot of these girls started in the strip club. Next thing you know, they on Love and Hip Hop. They getting
right.
cuffed and seated by these rappers.
You right.
It's instant come up. So that's what she's seeing. You feel me? She's just seeing the bucks. She's not thinking about anything else but that. That was the motivation, the money. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You feel me? Like, that's what that about. That's what that about. And don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Trying to, you know what I mean?
See, nah, that's nothing wrong with it.
Trying to make something
But
for yourself.
I'm gonna tell you because I seen both sides of the spectrum. I seen her, and then I seen the girls that did it, and how they was.
So how was it? So the girl that did it, they was at that spot too. It was
I feel like whatever your reason is for doing it, that shouldn't, like, that don't matter. Like, that matters to you, but it don't matter to nobody else. Like, you wanted to do it because that's what you wanted to do. So why does it matter why she wanted to do it or why they wanted to do it? Because that's what they wanted to do.
You right.
Like, why does the reasoning behind what they wanted to do matter? You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. But sometimes, like, her reason, I get her reason with, like, you know, money and everything. Some females don't even have that.
They just want to do it because they see other people doing it. That's what
They have, yeah,
and that's fine. That's their reason. So that's fine.
You saying it's okay to be a follower and stuff?
that's
like
not.
That's not what I'm saying. But if that's their reason behind doing it, so what?
So you just
be
saying
it.
like, yo, just let people live their life.
Yeah,
Like, fuck it.
whatever you want to do or whatever your reason behind doing what you want to do. So what? Fuck it.
I understand the freedom of you doing what you want to do, but I feel like if you doing something because I'm only doing it because he's doing it, that's why I'm gonna do it. I feel like that's a little flawed reasoning behind it. You feel me? Like for example, he came up with the idea with the podcast, or I came up with the idea with the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to do a podcast, but he want to do it. It sound nice.
So that's
I'm
why
gonna
you're
do
here.
it. I feel that's a flawed reason behind doing it. Even though it's your personal how you feel, you want to do it because he's doing it, but I just feel like that's not.
So you saying like it's potentially if you thinking on that spectrum, like, oh, I want to do it because they doing it, they might end up regretting a decision down the line. You know what I mean? It might not be something that they,
And then they'll have to deal with it. This is what I'm saying. Whatever the reason for doing it is, that's their reason. Whether they got to deal with why they made their decision later, that's still their reason. That's still why they wanted to do it.
And I agree with you 100%. Like, niggas gonna do what they want to do regardless.
Exactly.
That's the bottom line. But one thing I don't like, and it might not necessarily have to do with, like, you know, getting your body done. It just be anything. I don't like when people, I guess, make things seem like this is the way it has to be. So it convolutes, like, the younger generations coming up and seeing this. You feel me? Like, oh, like, this is the route that we have to take. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a doctor no more. I don't want to be a neurosurgeon, whatever. I want to go to the club and strip, go get my body done and make all this fast cash or whatever the case may be. That's the thing I don't like. Cause I feel like a lot of people just be following trends. Like, man, niggas just want to rap because they just see other people rapping or niggas in the hood. That might not really be something that they want to do, but that's just what they see. That's the only thing they know.
And once they do it, once they make their decision, I'm going to do it. And then later on in life, if they feel like I made the wrong decision, then that's for them to deal with. You just got to let people do what they want to do.
Nah, you right. People gonna do what they do regardless, but I still don't make it right. You feel me? Like,
it don't make it right.
And that's what I'm saying. They'll have to deal with that wrong later on in life themselves.
yeah,
I hear that. I hear that.
You right,
But speaking of things not being right, did y'all niggas hear about the whole thing in France about what was it, the age of consent?
It's 15.
They trying to make a law.
I heard about this a while back.
They trying to make a law.
I haven't followed it.
It's
So right now, they don't-
2021.
Yeah.
Right now, they don't have an age.
It's no age of consent. They trying to make the age of consent 15 years old. How do y'all feel about that? 15 years old.
I think that's wild. I feel like it don't matter what the law is. Like, if you a grown-ass man and you looking at a 15-year-old girl, I think that's wild. I don't care if it's the law or not. I think that's wild.
Honestly, the honest truth, that shit is just wicked.
That's
Like,
disgusting.
It's like, I'm not gonna lie, like,
But being that they have no age at all right now,
Yeah.
that might be
Yeah.
a step. That might be a step. It might be a step in the good direction because right now they don't have an age at all.
Yeah, but that's
It's
that's
still
just,
wild, but it's a step.
It's definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's like a half step. You know
that's
what
not
I
even
mean?
a step. That's just we gotta say this just to
Just
make
to
it
s-
sound
yeah,
better, to
right.
make it seem
Yeah,
better.
just to
That's
save
not,
face
that's not
type shit,
making
right?
that's not actually making it right. Like
Because
that's just
15, what is that? Like, what's that?
That's
9th, 10th grade?
sophomore year.
Yeah.
Sophomore
Come
year.
on now. People, they say the human brain don't stop developing, especially like males and shit like that. At least they say to like, what, 25? Whatever the case may be. Females like 21, 22, somewhere around there. But think about that and think about you at 15 years old and how you were at 15 years old. Motherfuckers was trying to find niggas didn't know who they was. You feel me? Like you was
Right.
still mingling, trying to
We
find.
was playing basketball and playing video games.
You
Right.
was still a kid.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. You was just a kid.
You,
That's all we
you was a
did.
kid and you was easily manipulated by the things that you saw. You feel me? Like whatever you, cause I know for a fact when I was that age, like I wouldn't call myself a follower, but I knew what was like
Cool.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
you
knew-
didn't want to be left out.
Exactly,
So
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's easy. It's very easy to be coerced
Mhm.
into doing something that you might necessarily feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? At that
Right.
age. So it's just like 15 is definitely way like too low. Like, come on, I gotta,
Yeah, 15 is.
I gotta
Honorable
get France.
crazy.
Get it together, man. Come on, what y'all doing? Come on, man. Think about the children, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta think about, cause I'm not gonna front. It's probably a lot of kids out there, like really under siege, like mentally. They probably in positions where they brainwashed and they feel like
no,
that-
bro, it's a whole like I go for this whole thing is a whole other topic.
Oh, no, that
because,
episode.
yeah, because like the whole sex trade, all that
Yeah,
shit,
yo.
just because of that, because
Yo.
there's no age limit, so they could grab
Yeah,
Whatever.
certain ages
Right.
and all that shit, and that shit is sad because
it is sad, and it makes me think like it makes me think like why now? Why y'all want to do something about it now? You know what I mean? Because it's 2021. Think about this. It's 2021. So that means that back in the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, this shit was going on, and you know the laws back then.
yo,
That shit was super like it wasn't really. I mean, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted to do back in them days. So this shit probably been going on for eons.
I'm gonna tell you,
Forever.
yo, it's not just France.
I know.
Look up. Yo, it's a lot of countries that have. You be like, not real shit. Like you will look at the age of consent, and you will look at like age to get married. That shit. And you be like,
Yeah. I think
it's a lot
Was
of
it-
countries like that,
was
bro.
it you I was talking to about that one dude the Roman Polanski guy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Roman,
yeah, yeah.
the Roman Polanski guy, he had like some funny money business going on out here, and he fuck around and dipped out to France, where you could kind of do whatever you want, and he still hasn't been extradited to this day because of that. You know what I
That's
mean? Because
wild.
they allow that type of shit. Like you could
And-
fuck around with an 8-year-old.
And what I'm trying to
9-year-old.
tell you, it's more out in the open than everybody think.
Yeah,
Like the media does not focus on that, and that's how when we all talking, we be like the media is just controlled. But
Right.
if me and you shoot somebody or whatever, that's front page news.
facts.
But this shit goes on. This shit been going on, and you don't see no coverage on it.
Hell
Right.
no. And
No coverage on it.
Yeah, that's wild. Cause I didn't know France ain't have a.
And that's just one
age.
country. I'm
That's
telling you, that's
crazy.
just one
Yeah,
country.
me neither. I didn't know that. I
This.
swear to God, I didn't know that until I saw that. And I was just like, wait, what? Because like when I think of France, I just think of escargot,
Oui, bonjour.
yeah. I
like-
think about the striped shirts and the whatever, the Eiffel Tower,
Eiffel
shit like that. I
Tower.
think more positive things, but I'm not gonna front like this. This kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna
Right.
front just thinking about because
But it's so wild that for us, we looking at it like, damn, that's wild. But for them, it's not wild because that's normal to them.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. Like that shit really make me think. You feel me? Like yeah. First of all, I get what y'all trying to do, but y'all gotta up that
Up
age
it.
a little bit. Yeah,
Nah,
come on now.
It's,
Like
yo,
eight-
what I mean is multiple countries with the same set of laws. Just do the research.
that shit sickening. You feel me? I'm not gonna front. Y'all gotta get it together. No, but I don't even know what to say about that.
That's
you feel me?
what I said. That's another whole show
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. You feel me? Y'all gotta get it together. I just wanted to speak on that. You feel me? Another thing I want to speak about. This is totally off topic, But a lot of people been hitting me up. A lot of people been hitting me up in the past couple of days, asking me about the stocks and how to trade and all that type of shit. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of insight on it. And I'm not an expert. I'm honestly an amateur at this shit. You feel me? I just been making some decent moves. But one thing I could say, people been asking me like, oh, what app you use? Yada yada yada. I use Robinhood to start. I started with Robinhood last year. Robinhood been pretty good for me. I'm not gonna really slander their name, but they have been having a little hiccups because they a smaller broker. And when the stuff happened with the whole AMC and GameStop and things of that nature, even though they don't want to admit it, they didn't have enough money to keep up with the supply and the demand. Basically, they didn't have the supply to keep up with the demand. That's basically what it is. They didn't have enough money. They didn't have enough capital. So they slowed down and basically halted the orders so that people couldn't buy no more. They could only just sell. You know what I mean? Just to kind of save their ass because they didn't want to go in debt and, you know what I mean, having to owe this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. So it's okay to use Robinhood. I'm not gonna really violate it. I feel like it's pretty good for new traders out there. If anybody was interested, but me personally, I'm gonna switch over to Fidelity soon because they are way bigger broker. You wanna have no problems with any type of trades, anything like that. And people been asking me like, yo, what type of stocks you into? You feel me? Honestly, me personally, I'm more into like common use things. Like I would say Starbucks is it's a good one, but I wouldn't say it now because it kind of grew a lot. But you gotta think about things like that, like what do we use daily? Toilet paper, you know, a lot of people go get their coffee every day. You gotta think about what you do in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give y'all some real shit right now, man.
Put them on.
Right now, I'm telling y'all right now because the shit is gonna go up eventually, and it's extra low right now because nobody's traveling. Airlines, because once everything, vaccines and everything, whatever, everything due process or whatever, everybody's gonna be fiending to be traveling again.
Facts.
It's at a low right now. Like
All
they
time
lost
low.
money, they
All
lost
time
so
low.
much money, so you can buy, and when you buy, give it a little minute. It's gonna shoot back up.
Right.
At the end of the day, everybody's still gonna fly and travel once shit get good.
Right. And that's another thing I want to say too. Like, don't get discouraged thinking about like, yo, damn, like I bought this shit and it's not making me no money right now. Honestly, sometimes you just gotta wait because I had an experience like that with Tesla. I bought Tesla like around maybe like 400, low 4s, high 3s. And it was like that for a couple months, like maybe like 2 or 3 months. I'm like, damn, so I'm not making no money off this. My shit was just going down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Maybe I should just sell this shit. Next thing you know, that shit just shot up. So like, I always recommend just waiting. Have faith in your bets. You know what I'm saying? And definitely do research on these companies for sure. Like try to do research on whatever companies you want to invest in, so you can have a little better insight in what direction they're going, and if you feel like people are gonna be more receptive to that or not.
And I want to thank you, Dollar. You got me back in the game. You know,
yeah.
I had wins, I had losses, I had championships, and you know, like I after the loss, I had a big loss. Like when I'm talking about big loss, I had a big loss and shit. So you know, I fell back from the shit for a while, like, and you know, you got me back into the shit a little bit, man. Like
I honestly recommend it for all young black people out here, or just people in general. You know, I mean, it ain't really a race thing, but you know, shout out Black Lives Matter, you know that. But just all the young people, 20s, even if you in your teens, you feel me? Like, try to get insight on this now. So when you of age to do these things, you have an idea, you have knowledge, and you know you could get to it, because it's definitely you gotta make this. You gotta let your money make money for you. You know what I'm saying? This shit, you don't even gotta do nothing. You just sit back and just let the money pile up. You know what I mean? 50 Cent said that back. Said that best. You know what I mean? On me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna put y'all on a little son. I ain't gonna front the weed. Yo, the weed stocks. Yo, start. All people. If all my weed smokers out there, y'all be spending hundreds of dollars on this Zaza or every week, every day. You feel me? I encourage y'all. To, you know what I mean, pull y'all money together, try to get a little company brewing. You feel me? Because the weed stocks in America, the weed companies, I swear to God, trust me, by like next year, 2020, 2021, 2022, this shit is gonna be the United States. And if you got a weed company in the United States, that shit is gonna be booming real fucking soon. Trust me. So start researching these companies. These people out in Canada, they doing big numbers and they doing things out here. You feel me? Organigram, shout out, y'all making me money. You know what I mean? Sundial, it's making me a little money. You know, Etheria making me a little money. That's just a couple of little things. You feel me? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Yo, side note, like 2 weeks ago, a nigga told me he had Greg Oden and he had fucking Charlie Murphy. And I'm like, they got strains of weed called Charlie Murphy and Greg Oden. Like, game is different right now.
Nah, yeah. Y'all gotta chill with these weed names.
Charlie Murphy.
Y'all gotta chill with these weed names too. I just seen some shit. They had the Gorilla Glue. Yeah, I'm like, come on now, y'all niggas get crazy. Y'all getting creative. Y'all funny. Y'all funny with it, but don't be selling niggas that bullshit. Make sure it's some good loud in that.
Hopefully,
shit,
in a few months, they had that clear that air.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They had that clear that air.
We might not never clear the air. When we come, we gonna have them packs for. Nah, okay.
But
I'm playing.
All right. The viewers haven't heard you in a while.
Nah, the stocks. I'm not into that at all. But what new music y'all been listening to? Like, what's on y'all playlist like right now?
See. I'm not the best person to ask this because I don't really be listening to a lot of new music, son. I listen to a lot of old school R&B. Like that really be what I'll be listening to for the most part. But I do fuck with Pooh Shiesty shit. I fuck with
Lil Tootsie.
Nah, you know what's funny? I never listened to dude and I really gave him a chance. I don't be giving niggas really.
You listen to him?
Nah, I heard one song with what's little homie name? Pop 100.
Oh,
I have no.
Pop 100, I think.
Yeah,
Pop
yeah.
100.
That's yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be giving niggas a chance. So if y'all got any new music, anything, yo, just slide that shit into my DM because I'm not gonna go searching for new music. Like people gotta recommend shit to me, honestly.
Like honestly, right now, I listen to the tunes. You know
the tune.
The tunes them. The tunes.
Okay.
I listen to that. I listen to my man Lee Jones. Shout out to Lee Jones.
I have no clue who that is.
Look, after tonight, you gonna listen to Lee Jones.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I listen to like dancehall and reggae and like wine pony cocky and shit.
Myself be trying to get freaky diggy in this volume. I mean,
that's kind of crazy.
So what you be fucking with?
Jasmine Sullivan dropped the album maybe like I want to say a month ago, maybe like in the beginning of the year. Like that's literally all I've been listening to. Like I don't know if it's because the situation I'm into right now or that shit just really fire. But like I've been listening to nothing but Jasmine Sullivan.
What type of music she make? Like what?
R&B. So she got an album called Hotels right now.
Heartbreak R&B or like most?
This album is literally everything. Like she talk about how like girls get their heart broken and then they fuck mad niggas. Then she got another one talking about how like she got her heart broken, so now she thinking like why these other bitches is not getting what I'm getting. Like it's basically, I think it's like 7 songs on there, and every song is literally like something that every girl has been through. Like every girl can relate to this album on every topic.
And what is it called again? Sorry.
Hotels.
Hotels, like
yeah, hotels, like
Like, you know, you stay in a telly
No,
hotel.
like you a hoe.
The
she's a
hotel,
hoe,
the hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel. See, I was trying to be proper. I didn't want to.
I was trying to be polite. You feel me? I didn't want to just.
I don't really create that whole stigma like
Nah,
hotel.
yeah. But I kind of figured that's what you know what I mean. That's what's up though. Yo, another thing I do want to talk about in the music scene. I seen yesterday that what's her name? Young Blue, I think that's his name is.
And Tory Lanez.
Yeah, they was going at it, but then you know what I mean. It was, I guess they were just talking
About
over
what?
They was basically Tory, I guess, remix use one of his
Tory
beats.
remix.
Yeah, he do,
everything.
but this is not the first time Son had said something to him about that shit. He was just like, yo, bro, whatever you do, just tag me, like, you know what I mean, like, yo, just shout me out. And he felt like Tory wasn't doing that, like he was just dubbing this shit, like you know what I mean, like Tory making this. He said from his perspective, I think he was thinking like, yo, Tory looking at it like, yo, he beneath me, so I don't gotta acknowledge this nigga. Like, it was the acknowledgement factor.
I ain't read the whole story, so I didn't know like what it was.
Wayne got whole remixes. He don't shout out whose song it is.
Nah, I know.
Fab got whole remixes, whole mixtapes. They don't shout out who it is.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but that's not the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is I seen that they had got together. You feel me? They had got together as men. You know what I mean? They got face to face. I guess they hashed things out.
Oh, they did?
They hashed things out. And then I guess they got in the studio. They cooked up some shit together. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Right. And it's one I want to stress to a lot of these young cats out here that be doing all this beefing and all this, you know what I mean? Over
unnecessary.
Yo, motherfuckers, y'all be getting me tight because y'all dead be beefing. Y'all be beefing over some dumb ass. Y'all don't even have a reason to beef.
I seen niggas beef. Young niggas beef over nothing.
Yeah,
son. You think you got beef with him?
Yeah,
I might have beef with him.
Yeah.
And they beef.
Right. Motherfucker create a whole situation in their head.
There'll be nothing there, and they be like, yeah, I think son was talking about me. You heard what he said? He ain't say nothing, but I think he's talking about me. Like,
motherfucker might say something in the song like, yo, man, fuck the sky. I don't give a fuck if it's blue.
And they be like, that nigga talking about me.
A motherfucker had a blue shirt on. They're like, oh, nah, that nigga was talking about me, man. Now fuck out of here. We gonna ride on niggas. Fuck them niggas. Over it. You feel me? Like, y'all gotta, we gotta get it together. We gotta, cause listen, it's a lot of money out there to be made. You feel me? But we not gonna make no fucking progress, no real money if niggas is divided, bro. You can't divide and conquer, bro. You gotta come together. Right. I can't even really. I could say what I want to say, but I'm not going to because it's gonna cause a lot of controversy. I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say it's a lot of hidden agendas in place. It's a lot of hidden agendas in place right now that wants us to separate. Because honestly, son, we come together, bro. We could take over this whole shit.
That's always how it's been.
We could take over it easily, just like that. Take over this shit. You feel me? Y'all gotta put y'all products out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just get it together. You see what people. Come on, bro. You see all the niggas that's really making money, bro. They unproblematic. You know what I mean? Like, they unproblematic.
And they put other niggas on.
Exactly. Each one teach one. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't got no problem putting people on game, trying to teach, because I want everybody to win. I want everybody to eat. All my niggas, even if I don't really even know you feel me? If I feel like you just on some positive shit, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to make something for yourself, not, you know, trying to stay.
Anybody that I feel that's striving to be better, then I'm with you.
Yeah.
Right. If I can help you any type of way to strive to be better, then I'm there. I don't have to know you.
That's a fact.
I see it and I respect it and I love it.
That's a fact. And honestly, it be the little things that matter, bro. It could be just like a simple share, bro. Even if you don't know them, you could just throw that shit up on their shit.
Right.
Somebody that see it might actually take interest to what they got going on, what they saying, and that helps build them, and vice versa. Because one hand washes the other. Because once I see you on that type of time, and it's like, oh, I don't got no problem. Like, I already don't have a problem, but I'm just saying for people who think like, oh, like,
yo.
like,
a share that ass goes a long way.
Very.
I don't lose anything from helping anybody. You feel me?
Right.
Especially if I'm just, bigging them up, talking them up, sharing, doing any of that. I don't lose anything. Honestly, that actually makes me happy because I'm helping somebody else.
Exactly.
You make it. I don't know you, but I feel like I make it. A little part of my heart feels like I made it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And it might not even necessarily have to be just a share some shit. It could just be like small words of encouragement, because I try to implement that in my personal life when I'm talking to people. You know what I mean? I strive for, you know, always try to make people feel good. I always try to uplift them, keep
Right,
people
you always try to be a positive in somebody's life.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a simple conversation.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
'Cause the little things go a long way. People don't think what you're doing is not enough. You know what I mean? It's
Not because I'm not gonna lie, yo. It's certain words of encouragement from certain people that I had that I don't expect, and
Right.
I take that shit to my grave. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
And it
I
don't even have
appreciate
to
it.
be
Like, I love it.
it don't even have to be words of encouragement. Like you just texting somebody, "Are you okay?"
Mhm.
That shit could go a long way for them.
that's a
You
I'm
know, we had a few situations
nah,
of that. Like,
I don't really
just interacting with somebody who don't expect you to interact, who don't expect anybody to interact.
Right.
That shit makes a fucking that makes it. That,
Right.
you feel me? That's special.
That's a fact. And
Very special.
I don't want to feel like, I don't want to seem like I'm boasting or anything like that, but I just got to give myself my flowers while I'm here. Like I be doing a lot of shit behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about, cuz I feel like people have like a certain perspective about me, just about how I carry myself, because I'm so nonchalant and I just stick to myself. People just think I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't have no feelings, none of that shit. But I really be out here doing shit like you know what I mean, like changing, low key changing lives, saving lives.
Right.
It's a couple people I didn't stop from killing themselves. Like real talk, real shit. You feel me? I didn't stop people from killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll expose a little bit of myself. I've been in that position where I was just in a dark place.
I go for it. I think we all have a bad dark place.
Yeah. What,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Whether you was at rock bottom or, you know what I mean, you was just hurt for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You all been there, and I know y'all know how it feels. So I advise y'all, you know what I mean? Even if you still in that place, trust me, if you try to help somebody else
Right.
get out of that shit, you helping yourself.
That's the dopest thing, is when a person is in a dark place and you in a dark place, but y'all could both help each other get out of that. That's the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely is. That shit beautiful. That shit real beautiful.
Yes, people,
Right.
don't be afraid. You feel me? Like we all humans, we gotta save humanity. You know what I mean? Like we in this shit together. Always remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? We fuck all that crabs in the bucket shit and all that. Fuck all that other shit. We in this shit together. You heard? Word. But as we come to a close today, I want to pose a question for everybody in the audience. What, in the comment section below, can you tell me what was your favorite moment from the show? What do you feel like you related to the most? Because, you know, we just getting started. We all know what this shit. I feel like we working together, us three and the community. You feel me? We in
Right.
this shit together. So please tell us, give us a lot of feedback.
Or even something you feel like could help us.
Yeah.
We want to know that too.
We definitely encourage constructive criticism, you know. But nevertheless, it's your boy P Dollar, aka
Yeah, too much amigos.
Yeah. You done.
Nah.
It's your girl Courtney Marie.
You already know King Preem.
And this is Clear the Air Podcast, and we signing out. Love y'all.